Are we to understand the question, right? Are we to understand the question? Because what are you saying? We as a people, we are special.
We're all special.
God chose us as a people. Right. Even when you read Genesis 2 and verse 7, right? God formed man of the dust of the ground. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. The first man, Adam, was a black man. First man, Adam. So God creation, he created a man that looked just like him.
With lust, so I cannot be peeking at women. Just wake up the people, cause that is the mission. And stop all that sinning, cause Satan be grinning whenever we fall, cause he know that he winning. And we in the end times like the ninth inning, and we finna run home. Christ coming back, no, he don't need a drum roll. Scripture it hit like a drum note. Yeah, go dun dun.
Hey Israel, what's going on? You watching and still haven't subscribed yet? Come on Israel, hit the button.
What you see going on with the blacks, right? Do you think it just happened yesterday?
Probably not.
Why you say that? Because a lot of times what people will do, they'll look at the bad condition of the black man. They look at the bad condition of the black woman. They look at how righteous she is, how she doesn't like her own hair on her head, how she want to be like the white woman and put a wig on her head all the time and dress out of order. Women ask themselves, why did they behave the way they behave? That's what I'm asking you. Why you think that happened? Because it never happened overnight. They didn't wake up one night and say, you know what? Hey, they wear shorts and show our nakedness. Hey, you know what? Let's start to smoke weed. Hey, you know what? Let's get some guns and terrorize our own people. How did it start? That's the question. How did it start? It started long ago, during slavery. Because if you broke a generation of people, their grandfather, that same thing that was in their forefather trickled down to the children. Because during slavery, the master used to rape the women. He used to have the women naked themselves to them. So now it become a norm for a black woman to naked herself, for a black woman to talk. And also during slavery, they have the big buck slave that used to go, the master used to use him to go to the bone and have sex with all the other women them to bring strong black slaves. That's what holding out our sister came about. So it didn't happen yesterday. It's systematic. So when you see them in the ghetto, don't just think you say, hey, there's something they can do. They can rise up. They cannot rise up without God's laws. That's right. Because the system was set up. After slavery, what happened? Jim Crow. Segregate, redlining. Redlining forced the black people where? In the ghetto. Ku Klux Klan. All this thing happened to us, and nobody speak on our behalf. Right. And then you see our people, and then you think that, wow, they're the most wicked. How did it become that way? Give me in limitation the goal. How did it become that way? It started doing slavery. They started to rape our people first. And the Native American, they're not separating us. They didn't get it any other different. They still got the same thing. We got a conquistador came here from Spain, from Portugal, and came here and raped them as well. And that's why a lot of our people, the Hispanic, are light-skinned today. Because their mothers were raped. Their forefather was raped. And now they think they're all white. And that's why you go to Mexico today, you see dark-skinned, black Mexican. They were all dark-skinned, dark skin. But because the intermixing and the rape that was being done during slavery got them all light-skinned. And now they hate them own self. And they love the oppressor more than their own people. Read what you got.
Lamentations chapter 4 verse 1. How is the gold become dim?
The Bible called the sons of Zion the gold. It said how the gold become dim. The gold became dim because what? We forsake God's laws. The gold became dim because we started to go to different religions. When you examine the Hispanic is a people that's full of idolatry. They wear the rosary on them. They go to the Catholic Church and kiss the idol that's in the churches. That's not biblical. That's some of the reason why we went into slavery. Because it was what? We were serving other guys. Single denial, day after day, that's not biblical. That's why the Lord sent our enemy against us. The Lord says, you don't want to worship me, you're going to worship somebody else. You're going to worship your enemies. That's what happened. And then her people came and put us in slavery. And there's going to be a judgment for that. You think the white man's going to live forever happy life, forever and ever, amen? No. There's going to be a judgment for her forefathers, her foremothers. You know the saying that say what goes around comes back around? Yeah. You think the black man just made to be a slave forever and then amen, who close the book and then that's done? Then that's not going to make God adjustment with he. I'm asking you, would that make God adjustment if he just make the black people suffer and then that's it, we'll close the book? No, exactly. Give me a Revelation. Revelation chapter 13 verse 10, right? Let's read that. I want to show you something. Our people want to atrocity. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Whoever you know on the face of the earth want to do things like this. Nobody. Nobody at all. The women was raped. The women was sold on the ocean black. Hispanic too as well. Nigga sold. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Yep, that's the Hispanic session right here. They sold them. They sold them. See that? They sold them. That's what happened. And then now we forgot all our history. We forgot who we are. We go over the history of our people, and then we think we are Christian. The Christian we know today was diluted by the so-called white man.
Right.
You know what he did? He killed all the Native American, and then buried them, and then built churches on top of them, and say, "In God we trust."
Teach.
Really?
Let them know.
He pushed them to a reservation camp. And he said, "In God we trust." And then you hold a Bible, you build a church. And then you pull yourself, and you pinch yourself as Christ. And then you say, "I am God." And then you tell them to worship me. You see the demonicness that's going on this earth?
Right.
Read what you got.
Revelations chapter 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
What does the scripture mean? I want you to break this down right here. Pay attention to it. Read it.
He that leadeth into captivity.
Who lead your forefather into captivity?
Who led him into
Yep.
captivity? Probably the devil, I don't know.
Who's devil?
I don't know.
Or the devils on earth that lead your father into slavery?
I don't know.
No, you know, you're a grown man, you know exactly what happened to your forefather. Your devil with a pick fork, they didn't come here and put nobody into slavery.
Led yourself into it?
Who led themselves? Whoever you see have common sense will lead themselves into slavery. Does that make sense to you?
No.
So why you talking things that don't make sense?
Well, explain it to me.
No, I want you to explain it. Because you're saying it don't make sense at all. Nobody gonna take themselves into slavery. That don't make sense. Does that make sense to you? I don't at all. When you're trying to play dumb. Because who the hell would be in their country and sell themselves as slaves? That's the most stupidest thing I ever heard. Wow. I hope you don't teach your children that. Read that again.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
The Bible says whosoever to slavery, that same person should do what? I want you to pay attention. I want you to pay attention to this verse. All right, bro? Come on.
He that leadeth into captivity.
What I mean? He that leadeth into captivity. Somebody that lead us into captivity, right? It's a he that leadeth into captivity. Somebody that takes somebody into slavery, right? Check the second part out.
Shall go into captivity.
What I mean?
So when somebody that means they go there too. So like
They-
police goes there.
They're going to experience that too. That's what the Bible's saying. What goes around comes around. If you put somebody in slavery,
Goes around, comes around.
exactly. That's how simple the Bible is. You see what I'm saying, right? Now I'm going to Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28. Let me show you something, my brother. Because you don't want to have common sense out here. Read Deuteronomy chapter 28, read verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments.
So this is Moses speaking to the children of Israel, right? He says it's going to come to time if we don't keep God's laws to do them. Come on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses.
Say all these curses. Is curse a good thing or bad thing? Curse is bad thing. If you examine the black people's life, do you think that we are cursed as a people? Why you think? Why you say no?
I feel like people just make us think that we're cursed. I feel like we're not cursed. We're good people. People just give bad scenarios about it. That's what really makes it bad. That's what like other people think about us. I think we're all every black person is a good person. Every black person they're all a good person. That's what I'm thinking. People, it's like the way they perceive.
Are we to understand the question, right?
Huh?
Are we to understand the question? Because what are you saying? We as a people, we are special.
Yeah, I'm trying to say that we're all special.
God chose us as a people.
Right.
Even when you read Genesis 2 and verse 7, right? God formed man of the dust of the ground. The deeper you go, the darker it gets. The first man, Adam, was a black man. First man, Adam. So God creation, he created a man that looked just like him.
Bringing that word out. Right. Good camp today. Hey, you ain't subscribed yet? Yeah, you. Why you ain't subscribed?
Come on, we need everybody to subscribe to IUIC Columbus page.
Yo, in this dark world today, you need God's word.
Subscribe now.
Yes.
I mean right now.
It's brick in the city, we still on the block and we putting in work.
Remember I said let us create man in our own image? The first man, Adam, was a black man. We as a people, we are special people. But we forsake God, we turn our back on God, and then he put a curse upon us. And I'm going to go over some of the curses, and I want you to think about them. All right? Read verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Doing slavery. Once our sons and daughters given to another people? My man, doing slavery. Once our sons and daughters given to another people?
During slavery?
Doing slavery.
Probably. Yes.
Doing slavery. Wasn't our sons and daughters given to another people? The black people, the slaves. Once their sons and daughters sold on auction block. Did that happen?
Sure did, yes.
It absolutely did. When nigga sold to Master Charles in Virginia. Nigga sold to Jamestown. They sold us all over the earth. All over. We were the merchandise. We were them product. Them slave ship, it was supposed to be a cargo ship. We were those cargoes. The thing that we went to, nobody else went to it. That's why in the slavery, our forefathers used to sing this song, "Sweet Lord, sweet chariot, come and take us home." They understood that they were the Israelites.
Right.
They understood that God will come and redeem them.
Right.
This melting pot that you see everybody is in, This melting pot is not going to stand forever. It's going to melt.
Right.
Give me Daniel chapter 2. Read verse 44. I want to show you something. Because this is a melting pot. This is not going to last. What kind of great empire you see rule forever? Ancient Egyptian king, what happened to them?
died.
The Babylonian king, what happened to them? The Assyrian king, what happened to them? The Greek king, what happened to them? Rome king, what happened to them? Now Babylon the Great, aka America. This is a days of decadence. That's when men can be women, women can be men. This is a new Sodom. And the Lord going to judge everybody that's not keeping God's laws.
Right.
If you don't repent. Read what you got.
The book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44. And in the days of these kings,
In the days of these kings, it's going during this last days. Come on.
shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed.
See that thing, my brother? The Lord is going to set up a kingdom we shall never be destroyed. You know when you say the Lord's Prayer, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come on earth. Whenever you pray that prayer, you're asking the Lord to bring his kingdom down to be established on earth.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.